Hi everyone, Renegade67 here with part 7 of Let's Play King's Right Eastern just for all case 2 blind. Last time we met Franziska and yeah, I made that voice up for her on the spot and I guess I'm gonna stick with it. But why am I going forward? I shouldn't go forward. Press everything, right? Yeah, I was on that statement. Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. Hold it, good sir! Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? Gee, a gun? A fruit knife. Fruit knife? Like, oh, okay. Whose knife was it? The face! And of course, my face fingerprints are all over it. Pal. Yeah, they would be. All over it. Ugh, this does not look good. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What will I do? That's a good question. Do I have that in my evidence yet, or were you a bitch? You were a bitch! Okay. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. How do you know that? Prove it! Oh wait, you have proof. Severe is the wound. If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. Well, too bad it wasn't. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes Maya look like she'd stabbed him with the intent to kill. Well, when she channeled What's-Her-Face, I think she did stab him with the intent to kill. I'm not gonna lie, this is some messed up logic, Mr. Oh god, I don't know how to say your username, but yeah, someone commented about that being a little messed up, and you don't want to believe that. Just, although, again, maybe Maya should be able to control it. But, again, I'm really on the fence about whether or not this is messed up. Although, I should say I'm on the fence of whether this is important enough. But anyways, what am I saying? Are you sure he was stabbed first then shot? Yup, sure as sure can be. Look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. Foolishly. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter, then, which was first? Yeah. No, not really, but, a little more before you open that big mouth. Grr! What a pain. Are you falling? Oh, I was right, press everything. Why did Gumshoe? Clearly established how the victim was murdered. What the two murder weapons would be today. Very well. Court accepts them in evidence. Pistol and knife. The date and time of death was June 19th, 3:15 p.m. I'm gonna go check those items. That was weird. Murder weapon. Gray's 2 shots fired, bears Maya and Gray's fingerprints. Alright. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at the time. And the 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them? What kind of voice was that? That wasn't the judge. What does the judge sound like? I don't remember. And the 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them? Something like that? Oh my god, I'm brain farting. Whatever. This does seem like an open and shut case. Is that it? I'm gonna go crazy until I remember what my judge's voice sounded like. Naturally, with a Von Karma. From bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. It's too bad we can't. Well, you know what? I'm sure the face has some kind of thing that says they can't. Although Maya can't exactly testify that she dreamed. Okay, that's a little far-fetched. I was gonna say something about dreaming, but we can probably get something that says face can't dream, but we can't prove that Maya dreamed. So, Your Honor, feel free to slam the little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there? Oh, penis. We're losing already? You're good, Karma. You're good. Karma! Yes? In the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? Yes. The opinion of the court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. It's been, well, I don't know. No, it's definitely not been more than 10 minutes. Yes, will you do, Phoenix Wright? Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now will be the time to do so. Knowing Franziska, she's probably got something that'll say that it's impossible to be self-defense anyways. And since I know that Maya dreamed, or at least she said she did, which I believe her, and Mia said Faith can't dream, which I believe her too, so I'm gonna go with still not guilty. I don't have any proof really, but, you know, Phoenix's best bet is winging it, right? If we plead justified self-defense, he would basically be confessing to a murder. To the trial, Maya's life would be destroyed. It should be labeled murder. I can't let that happen. Your Honor, you will reach a conclusion, Mr. Wright. The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective! Yes, sir. Ma'am. To present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here. Proceedings are... Oh, wow, that's not the judge, is it? Oh my god, what's the judge sound like? Okay, I'm getting into the voice. The down low. I'm sorry, that's my way to get into his character now. See here. Proceedings are run by... Yeah, that's better. Oh, yes, of course. Proceedings are run by Von Commerce. Go ahead, Francisco. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. That's gotta save our butts. If that doesn't save our butts, we're anal. And we can't be anal, because there's no way Maya's guilty. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. Let's have it. Costume? Ooh. Let's see, it's covered in blood. Is that a bullet hole? Is that a bullet hole? There were 2 shots fired. It was 1 shot fired at Maya? It was Gray's gun, so maybe Gray fired first. And then, because she must have stabbed him. And then after she stabbed him, maybe she, like, took her attention away from him. And then he was actually alive and he pulled a gun on her. And then she took the gun from him and finished him off. I guess. Either way, I'm sure that bullet hole is important. And actually, the defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. That's a lie. The bullet hole. That's what I'm gonna have to prove, I'm guessing. But, don't we have the crane screen? Yes, we do. If I remember correct, Gray was near the door entrance, so I think... Wait a second, why is there a bullet hole down that low? I must have been pretty down low to the ground. Maybe she was. Anyways, I'm not completely sure about stuff yet, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions. Unless, you know, I feel like it. Which right now I'm not in the... So this is the costume. Yes, I see. Damn it. There certainly is evidence. There certainly is evidence of a back spray on blood of this. Back spray of what? This piece directly links my fate to the crime, sir. Damn it, Gumshoe! Stop helping Francisca. Even though she'd probably whip you really bad if you didn't help her. The court accepts this as evidence. Diddly, Maya's costume. Yay. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna look at that really quickly. What was Maya wearing at the time of the murder there? But I can't see the gunshot like this. Do I just have to present it remembering the gunshot? Seriously? Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapon and blood splatters on her clothes. Both murder weapons. Could this situation get any worse? Huh, what's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. No, Lauder, yes! Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Well, if Francisca's done, that means I've got to stop her here. Creating evidence. Let's do this. Even more incriminating piece of evidence. Not much point to pressing this, but you know what, why not? Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kinda scary today, you know, pal. Come now, Mr. Wright. There is no need for that kind of attitude in this court. Alright, just stop glaring at me. Oh, Phoenix. This is the costume the defendant was wearing. Maya's costume. Yeah, he was wearing on this when we arrested her. You see, I want to present the clothes and say that's proof that he fought back, but you can't actually see the bullet hole like this. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? It's covered in blood. Yes, it is. Can I get a better shot at it so I can actually see that bullet hole again? It's blood in the costume. Lab results show the victim's blood. If I can get a good clear picture of that bullet hole, then I'd present it, but definitely not good. Irk. Were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well, if you must change the topic, I'm a good detective here, I must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Time to move on. Ah, yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. Damn it, Judge. He is easily swaying, like what Case 1 said. If I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? I want a better picture there. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? She knows about the bullet hole, probably. Oh, there's the picture again. Yes, there is. If I saw the full thing, that's what I want. That's all I want. Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it. Oh, I can poke a hole in it, if you know what I mean. Just show me the hole, and I'll poke your hole. If you know what I mean. There is something. Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Francisca knows it. Or is this problem you were talking about? Come this far. There's no turning back. I've come so far, and it doesn't even matter. Is that even the same song? I don't know. It's so obvious it hurts. Oh, come on. Ask the police to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here. Yes, there is. Like a bullet hole! But that wasn't in the report. Maybe because Francisca didn't want it to be in the report. What's this around the hole? It smells gunpowder! Ooh. Does that mean there's gunpowder burn? No, I don't think that means gunpowder burn. But yeah, it's a gun shot. No one ever told me! Gumshoe. Hole that smells of gunpowder. Pow. Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Oh, Phoenix gets my pun. Yay. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that this must be a bullet hole. Order, order, order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Maya's costume updated in the court record. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Or maybe Francisca wanted you to mess up, but no, you're pretty crappy, detective, so I can understand. Okay, thank you. God. What? She's smiling? She wanted us to find that? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Actually, it doesn't, so I have something to present to one of your statements now. Objection! Yeah, I'm gonna object to that. Object to that. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. All bullshit. And I'll present to you why. You don't find a more decisive problem with the evidence then. No way! I think I'm still gonna look for a tiny problem, and you'll see what I mean. But, yes, sir. Then attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Ahem!
Objection!
Oh yeah, bitchin'. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Why do you have to say my full name? Haven't you called me by my oh my god! Wow. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlook supposed to mean? What does it mean? Oh, hit you with my best shot. I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. In other words, he was fighting back. Oh shit! It would seem that way. If the victim tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Huh. What's with that "are you finished yet" laugh? You finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Oh god. Mind reader, Phoenix, mind reader. It seems that my affair was shot by the victim. However, there's only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Oh, well, oh. I'm sure that if I did go justified self-defense, you'd have shown me why I couldn't do that. Ah! Why, that's right. Which means defense has yet to prove anything at all. Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess that's kind of shit. Oh, you do your bow. I gotta admit, she's, at least as far as their main games go, she's doing a better job than I do so far. Just the fact there's a bullet hole in this costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. What? Oh yeah, I was right. She does have some way around it. Oh! Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired at it in, of course. You mean by myself? No, with the judge's help. Oh god, you're such an idiot, detective. Yes, sir, right away, sir. What transpired? During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. The victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Sort of. He picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. The scenario put together does make sense. Yes, sir. With honors. Well, Mr. Wright, despite listening, it does make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Cross-examination! Hooray! Okay, I've got an idea, but I don't want to go jumping into it just yet. There's not much hinting at using it. In channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. There is quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the victim, and in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
Objection!
Oh, where did this go? You can get away with such flimsy responding? Theatric's right. What if Faye was in the middle of channeling, was she not? Oh, damn it, she knows. When channeling with the current channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's bill, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied upon the crane channeling technique. Well, she is perfect, or at least she says she is. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about. I didn't quite get it. Well, here's what we're gonna have to break it to him. Never mind. Let's continue with testimony. Oh god. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back. So, he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him? Well, if you think about the blood loss, it was pretty bad. How bad would you say it was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day. Oh, really? This is such an interesting story. Guess the damage was maybe about 10 times dizziness? Okay. That's an interesting analogy. I'm not using that word correctly. I should look up analogy. Sorry. Two were fighting. The victim took out his gun. Get him a gun. Oh, Dragon Ball Z. Where in the world did that pistol come from? Where in the goddamn world is Carmen Sandiego? Looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for the day. Or what, just to kill Maya as, with a handgun? What a bitch. He got off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something like this? Took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. So, you're saying the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but that's what I think. Shot was fired. Maybe. I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Good. Bennett then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it. Just press everything for good measure. I'm pretty sure this one I have to present, but you know, I'm just making sure. Maya's never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. The safety off. Even an amateur like you can fire it, but pulling the trigger. Even me, I wonder. Oh, Francisca, you and your pal. Do I understand? It's an interesting question. Von Karma's logic is perfect. Perfect this, perfect that. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. And reveal it. Okay, quick, no, not quick. Fairly detailed look over the evidence. Here, go on, mate. Diagram of Faye Manor. Yeah, Magatama, Mimi Miney, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. About 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a ball. I think I might need that. Diagram of the channeling chambers. Quickly, an old green jewel is set in the center. Stab in the chest. Cover residue. Miss Gray's 2 shots fired. Or a weapon, a small fruit knife. Profile check. Yeah. Gray Surgical Clinic doctor, malpractice incident, murdered during a channeling. Defendant and my client was arrested on suspicion of murder while channeling. That's her sister, blah blah blah. Active at the local precinct. Duh. His aunt, a member of the college student researching parapsychology. Older sister Mimi died in a car accident. Died in a car accident 1 year ago when Enid's older sister at Dr. Gray's clinic. Prodigy was never known to defeat. Well, she's gonna know defeat by the end of this case. The only thing that sticks out to me is the scroll, so I'm gonna try that before ending the part. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Amusement. Took his gun. Good shot, but because they were too close, he missed. He missed, but didn't he? I'm gonna try something. Hope I'm right. Nope. Okay, there's my first big mistake. What do you think about the witness? Okay, I'm a little really sort of confused about this. Okay, so yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Hopefully I can escape the pickle next time. Let's play Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney just roll case 2 blind because till next time Mr. Nominatro phrase, and I'm kind of confused. See you then, bye.